We joked around about people, but in all seriousness, we didn't take it serious to the next level. Like, that was just so serious. Because I feel like people are meant to be important. And the more that people can understand that, the better they can go on and having relationships with people and not wonder why JoJo or Josie or Kenneth or Kenyatta or whoever doesn't want to hang with me. Why they don't want to hang with me. You know why they don't want to hang with you. Come on now. And if you really don't know deep down inside, you can try to figure that out. Or you could just ask them. Because they could probably tell you. And then you got to be ready to accept what they're saying. All people are not cruel, you know. So when you ask them, they just may tell you. But you have to be able to accept what they're saying. And I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just saying, like, if I go and ask somebody something about me, that means I have to be prepared to get what answer that they give me. So, are people important to you? That's a question to ask yourself. Because if people are so important to you, are they breaking their neck to come around you, or are they trying to come around you? Since you love people so much and they're so important, this is not a joke, not a game, not to be funny. And even when I get off of here and I listen to this, I'm going to have to think about the same thing. You don't have to, but I do. How important are people uh, to me? I mean, I could love the heck out of you. I could love you so much, but I might not be able to do anything for you, you know? I could love you just that much, but just because I love you doesn't mean I can do anything for you. All right. So now I'm going to have to go to the Bible. When Jesus ran away from his parents, if you know anything about the Bible, when Jesus ran away from his parents, they were upset. They were mad. They were worried, should I say. And when they found him, they found him in it's a church. And he said, they like, where were you? We were looking all over for you. Didn't you know I had to be about my father's business? Who is the father? The God, the creator of this earth. The one who's in control, the one who has all the power, right? And he said, didn't you know I had to be about my father's business? That means I know you are my parents, but zoom, gotta go. Gotta do something really, really important. Why was it so important? Because he was brought here for a purpose, just like me, you. We all should have to know that we have a purpose. So I don't want y'all thinking I'm preaching. I'm on here and I'm talking and I'm telling you uh, that Jesus had to be about his father's business. Now, if you know any of these pastors, you know they're being about the Father's business. Okay, they are working hard. They're looking after their church members. They're looking after the people that are out in prison. They're looking after the homeless. They're looking after those people who are nursing homes, people who are fatherless, people who are orphans. They're looking at after all of these types of people. Widows, those people uh, are being taken care of. They're being about their Father's business. And that's a good thing. And if that's what uh, you are doing, then you are doing good. But like really, while I was growing up, a lot of people didn't know I was in the church. Good thing, good for me, good for me, good for them. Go out, hang with my friends, and I'm sorry I didn't invite any of them to church, and I don't even remember. Maybe I did or maybe I didn't. But at that time and point in my life, I wasn't trying to but I tried to invite people at my school. But I'm talking about, I mean, I didn't think I needed to do that. Or maybe sometimes I did as a kid. Um and some of my friends probably did come to church. I just been a long time ago. But some people just saw me walking the streets doing stuff. But on every Sunday, if they was paying attention hard enough, they could have been like, "Well, why you not hanging out today? Where you going? Why you got that dress and them stockings on?" That's what they could have said. Why you got them dressing and stockings on? I saw you out going somewhere and you had the dressing and stockings on. What's that? And your little high heels and stuff. And I could have been like, I'm on my way to church. But I don't know. Nobody never asked me that when I was out hanging, being a kid, being a human being. You know, uh, yeah. So that was important for me. I guess not to talk about it when I went out hanging with my friends. I guess I wanted me a private life or something. I don't know. I could type of think about it. But anywho, I was a kid. Now, any parent that or any adult that expects a kid to be perfect. Now, I'm not telling kids to go out there and just go mess up. No, I wish you wouldn't. But I'm not telling adults to think the kids are supposed to be perfect. But I do. Never mind. Of course, I expect it, but I'm not gonna. Oh my gosh. Stopping and thinking what's really important. I think friends are important. A lot of times I got mad because I said my friends, I don't have any. Why? Not because I was having a hard time, but because when I did need somebody to talk to, when I needed somebody to talk to, I guess the friends that okay, put it like this. I had separate friends. I had grade school friends. I had high school friends, I had neighborhood friends, and I just figured they would call me whether they was mad or not. If I made them mad, I know I made somebody mad, but it wasn't like I was trying to make them mad for a lifetime. It, but the point of it is that I, you expect your friends to call you, but then sometimes people grow apart. So people grow apart. But I actually think because I was trying to let my kids know too that friends are important. Y'all can have some friends. I had got so mad at one point in time. I said, "Hey, they didn't need no friends, but I let their friends come over, spend the night till they was sleep over, whatever." Um, but they good friends, which I could say they had some good friends. They were little kids, but I don't know where they at. If y'all watch my video, by the way, hi. I know my kids probably miss you, but of course, I would have set them up to hang out with their good friends, and keep it. It's important that a parent can teach a kid something like that. I mean, there's something you don't think that should be in your agenda. Let them just, find out on their own, I guess. But uh, down the road, uh, I know friends are not perfect, but I ain't. I just, I don't know. I'm trying to think of how it was. Like, did I get a boyfriend and then say, hey, bye bye, friend? I don't think I really done that. But if I did, uh, I think my friend should have said something. Like, what? It's a nice way to come to me and say, hey, Laura, hey, why you not hanging out with me so much more? And we used to hang out all the time. But I don't know. So that's why I said, like, I'm not getting on here to preach or anything. I'm just want to talk right now. Like, and I gotta sound like this right now because you don't really know what I've been faced with. Um, things that I've been going through, people that I had to encounter with and be around, and the angers that I have. Um, but uh, I would say friends are important, parents are important, kids are important, grandparents are even important. And I thought, the family should be important. Um, don't be shocked tomorrow or later on if this video disappears, and then, or you can't come back and look at the video. My thing is I don't want to get out here and just air out everything. But people that are used to me, they're used to, like, if they get me mad, they know me. You know how I am about. And I just don't want people to get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. But one thing, one of my favorite quotes is, or phrases, and experience is God is good. And most people that know me recognize that. I was like, what? Well, Laura, you're going through so much trouble and stress and trouble. How can you stand it, you know? But you're gonna turn around and say God is good still, huh? Yeah, he is. If you just really only knew what he did for me, um, to some people they might not take the time to recognize these things that, but people notice their cars, their homes, their shoes, their clothes, and different little, things like even a new job. People notice that stuff, but yeah, my favorite thing to say is that God is good, and I know this. Um, I sometimes I just think I just want to experience to share it more with people in a special way, and it's pretty much hard to do. Um, it is. It's hard to do. I've had a lot of stuff going on, missing some people, missing doing some things with some people, wishing that I could have known to do other things, but I just didn't. I didn't. Um, but one thing I don't like is when people try to tell me how to be, and I like who I am. For a long time, when when I realized that if somebody didn't want to accept me for who I am, then I just took me and my kids and we were gone. Because I bet you my kids would jump into my arms with quickness and say, "Hey, Mom, I picked to choose to be around you anytime." I might not want to tell the others, but I'm telling you, you're a good mom. Now, how many parents want their kids to say, "Hey, Mom, you're a good mom"? I know you're not perfect, but hey, you're a good mom. Anybody will, as a parent, will want to hear that. But we understand parents can only be them. And most kids say, "Hey, I got a good parent." What kid, wouldn't want to say that? So those things are important. Knowing that my kid feels that, you know, I actually like being around you, Mom. You're a good parent. And any day that I come from my place to your house, I will run over there anytime with the quickness. Almost break my neck to get over there to you, Mom. I hope everybody thinks about those things that are important to you and try to, make a positive way to get things, to do things, that's important to you. Because Lord knows I try to do the most positive things I can do to get to where to the things I need to do or where I need to go and places I need to be. Um, I try to do that, but sometimes it just, things don't uh happen the way you think that it should, and it's something. You can't never go back and change things from the way they already happened. Um, I used to watch these shows, and I used to like to watch the making of the videos and shows. And they can go back and rechange it and make it right to the way they want. In real life, you can't do that. You can't change what somebody said. You can't change what somebody did. You can't change who somebody have been, and you can't change what somebody have heard.